Supreme is a skateboarding shop / clothing brand established in New York City in April 1994. The brand was founded by a man named James Gamboa. James Gamboa was in on the first wave of skater fashion when he partnered up with Sean Stussy. Sean Stussy, who also created the Stussy brand we all know and love today. When Stussy left the business, Gamboa opened up Supreme in 1994 in a small storefront on Lafayette Street in downtown Manhattan. In 2004, a second location was opened on North Fairfax Ave in Los Angeles, California, which is nearly double the size of the original New York City store and features an indoor skate bowl.
Supreme has 5 different storefronts. The very first one being in New York, the second one in Los Angeles, the third in London, the fourth in Paris, and the most recent in Japan. Supreme is a public company. You can buy their stocks, and their ticker symbol is STS.
Unlike other clothing brands who release their new collections all at once, Supreme releases a few items at a time, typically 5 to 15. This drop occurs online and in-store once every week on Thursdays at 11 in the morning. This strategy maintains the aura of the hype that the brand creates. Their shoes, clothing, and accessories create a big secondary market. Supreme has a line of collaborations with brands such as Nike, Air Jordan, Vans, Clarks, The North Face, Hanes.
Your mom won't play it in the car cause it got cursing in it. Your boy like I'm the one who showed you he want his percentage cause you were like this.
Notable celebrities who have worn Supreme clothing in public include members of Odd Future, particularly Tyler, the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, and Frank Ocean.
This shit my favorite song, you just don't know the words, but I still fuck with you, you just ain't ever heard.
Supreme doesn't really have any ethical issues with the company, but some issues I found, however, is with customers talking about the employee customer service. According to Reddit.com, there has been mixed reviews about the New York store and the LA store. A couple customers specifically pointed out an employee in the beginning of their review saying, "That Asian dude at the New York store," which gave them a bad experience. The other customers that left reviews, however, were talking about how their experience wasn't like that. Many of the other reviews were talking about how Supreme's merchandise is overpriced since it's limited availability, and how easy it is to resell it at a higher price than what retail is. Somebody pray for the guy, oh Lord, I wonder what Michael's on. Son jamming, doing shit, rapping, trapping, tripping, sitting.
Working at Supreme has its benefits. The company listens to and acknowledges their employees. There are also paid holidays and vacations, bonuses, health insurance, retirement benefits, and some of the employees get to travel to see other countries. Of course, there are cons as well, like long mandatory work hours, but other than that, working at Supreme sounds amazing.
It cost around $12,000 to open up Supreme. It was opened by James Gamboa, and its net worth is estimated to be $40 million. Their merchandise is a bit overpriced, with their cut and sew tees ranging from $60 to $100, button shirts from $110 to $140, hoodies from $120 to $170, hats ranging from $30 to $50, and pants ranging from $136 to $168.
You see, other people camp out for iPhones, Jordans, and Black Friday deals, but these people camp out for Supreme collections. And the question is, why? What is so good about it? What's the hype? Well, first, it's hella hard to get. See, Supreme isn't sold in a big box retailer. They can only be bought from the Supreme stores themselves. And in America, there are only 2 stores, which are located in New York and Los Angeles. The only other way you can buy Supreme products is from a reseller who will probably double the price. So if you want to get a retail price, you can either try their website or book a flight. Another reason why is that they have a high demand but a low supply.
Is restraint. I think there's a lot of things they could have done, very early on, and probably could have blown it up and become, really mass.
And even though now that more people want Supreme than ever before, they've always kind of kept supply very much controlled and have never released a ton of pieces. So that has, just based on general economics, the demand has gone up, the supply has stayed relatively the same, now manifests itself as this kind of overblown hype that creates a secondary market and this kind of feeding frenzy when Supreme is releasing new stuff.
I mean, James Jebbia has always said something along the lines of, even if he knows he could sell 500, he's still only gonna make 300.
As an outsider, you might feel like that doesn't make sense, but I feel that another thing that Supreme has done well is they just don't give a shit.
The thing that Supreme does different is that when something sells well, they never make it again. As opposed to other brands where if a model of clothes sells really well, they will continue making it until it dies out. Supreme, if something hits off the fan and it's a blow up, they will never make it again in order for it to become hype, and that's what it essentially makes.